Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Killer J here.
Perfect. Welch here.
I'm Prince of Alchemy.
Okay. Today's bashing of Sonic Forces.
Why would I want to bash on a game I never even bought or played?
I'm gonna bash on it because it's just like, I've seen the gameplay, I've seen the story, and I was actually, not gonna lie, I was actually kind of hyped for the game in 2017. I thought it had a lot of potential. Like, Eggman finally won, he's conquered the world, and the stakes are higher than ever. This is like, you know, Sonic said, damn, it worked in a cartoon, it would be great with a game. But they managed to fuck it all up. I mean, okay, guess positives out of the way. As usual, the music's great, you know, good music. Sonic's always gonna have good music. Not the best soundtrack in the series, but still good nonetheless. And the graphics are great, you know, but it's a 2017 game. Of course the graphics are gonna be good, and graphics don't make a game. And I think Mike Pollock did an amazing job as Dr. Eggman, and Dr. Eggman was honestly the best part of the game. He was comedic, yet sadistically evil at the same time. The perfect balance, like Eggman should be, and I love it. He is charismatic, he is fun, and Eggman having a son to destroy the Earth, it's a fake son, but it's a son nonetheless, is probably the most evil thing he's done in, like, what, Adventure 2, when he destroyed the moon?
Half of it, but, yeah.
Half of the moon.
Yeah, I know Sonic Forces Infinite was kind of a weak villain.
Oh, weak. I saw what you
How do you fuck up a villain like Infinite? It was all there, and they squandered it. But then again, I think Sega just likes to squander any and all potential that some of their games have. Normally the Sonic ones, but yeah.
Like, Infinite was just a weird, because, like, we see him, he beats Sonic twice, he beats Silver, he beats Omega, all these, like, super powerful characters, and then he's, like, being Eggman's bitch. Like, you know, like, that's like someone like Broly being super strong, and then you see him jobbing out to, like, Mr. Satan or some shit.
Yeah.
And his whole motivation was fucking stupid, too. Like, oh, Shadow kicked me and called me weak, so I must prove myself to Shadow by putting on a mask and shit. Like, his theme song was good, his design was good, and there was promise. But, like, yeah, type F for veteran.
Yeah.
But, like, they didn't care. Like, story-wise, like, all the characters are not taking Eggman seriously, even though he's committed genocide. And Tails, they fucking ruined Tails. Remember in the adventure games when he had a character arc?
Yeah.
You know, he was a weak, timid child he was from the classic games, but he learned to stand up for himself, you know, fought many forms of chaos, fought, you know, Eggman multiple times and beat him, stood up for Sonic when he died. Hell, in Sonic Heroes, he had the fucking balls to stand up to the Metal Overlord. Now, he can't stand up to Chaos Zero and a couple egg pawns. Like, seriously?
Yeah, Sonic Forces, there's cutscenes where you're fighting the bosses, where you're just fighting the bosses, you just kill them in a cutscene, you don't really fight them.
Yeah, like, Chaos and Shadow, fucking disappointment. They don't even get boss fights. Like, all the villains exist in this game, like the bring back villains, to appeal to the adventure fans. Like, Metal Sonic and Zavok, even though they do get boss fights, they don't do jack shit. Besides get washed and bodied.
Body like Suhao.
Yeah, but, well, at least fucking Suhao did shit, but fucking, like, none of the characters here actually do anything. Like, okay, I will admit, I do like Knuckles kind of being the lead. I don't think him being the leader of this, you know, like, Sonic Forces fits him, but it's a step in the right direction, and I'm tired of stupid, dumb Knuckles and want Knuckles to be taken seriously again, because that's another character besides Tails that has just became a joke. Like, Knuckles used to be a badass. You know,
yes.
Super Mecha Sonic, beat Egg Robo, fought multiple forms of chaos, had many bouts with Sonic. Hell, he fucking knocked the Chaos Emeralds out of Super Sonic. Granted, it was a surprise attack, and I do think part of that of him being able to tap into Chaos Energy. But, like, nowadays, he's just reduced to, like, the idiot.
Yeah. No, they gave you this game free on PlayStation Plus. That's how I played it. That's how I honestly played it, was for PlayStation Plus when I had it there.
You just played it for free, and then you were like, yeah, fuck it, it's bad.
Yes.
I mean, Sonic's gameplay is just boost to win. Like, no challenge, you just boost. Classic Sonic is like, just play any of the classic Sonic games, or better yet, play Sonic Mania.
Or Sonic Generations.
Classic Sonic gameplay. And speaking of classic Sonic, other than to appeal to classic fans, I want to play 2D Sonic, I'll go play Sonic Mania. I want to play 3D Sonic, so I'll play Sonic Forces, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest, when it came to, like, mainline Sonic games, Sega lost my respect with this one. The only way they're going to earn my respect back is if they remake the Sonic Adventure games and do those well.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and maybe if they do those good, they can maybe remake Heroes, because that one's alright.
Or they're probably just like, hey, let's do the ballsy move and remake 06 from the ground up. Like, actually get everything right this time.
That would be ballsy.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Like, okay, this game had 4 years of development, okay? 06. Okay, it's a worse game, I will not deny that. But they had an awful development cycle, okay? Half the team had to leave for Sonic and the Secret Rings. Yuji Naka left in the middle of development. Sony and Microsoft wanted the game for Christmas season, and...
Hold on, wasn't that supposed to be Sega?
It's kinda... Sega wanted it out for the 15th anniversary, so it was kinda like, you know, a bunch of people's fault. So the game was rushed, the development was awful, but you could still tell they tried. You know? And I think if, you know, weren't for the awful development cycle and for the game being rushed, if they took a little more time to make it, we could have gotten one of the best Sonic games of all time.
And the cutscenes are... Watching the cutscenes is like, you know, if you watch just the cutscenes, it's like, hey, this is not bad at all.
Yeah, the graphics are good, the music
It's an early 360 game, so yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good for an early 360, early PS3 game. They had to cancel the PC port too.
Wow. Just wow.
That game is actually a game that tried. Sonic Forces is just mediocre. They didn't even try. They didn't care. They thought, oh, people will buy it. This Sonic, which people did buy it. It succeeded in sales. But reviews, it was just all mediocre.
Yeah, the reviews fucking review bombed it pretty much. That's why Sonic Forces was
like,
ass.
And it didn't help that it came out around the same time as Sonic Mania, which is a far superior game, by the way.
Yes, it is.
I haven't bought a Sonic game since Lost World, and I sold Lost World, so...
Yeah, Lost World was also kind of just... It wasn't awful. The story was. It was actually worse than Forces, if you can imagine, because Tails was an elitist prick.
Yeah, remember all the things that made Colors, you know, noteworthy? Hey, let's try and mix that with all the serious stuff, introducing some new villains, and they squandered all of it because the villains were one-dimensional stereotypes, and Ponce and they got one... The writers behind Happy Time Friends, they don't really know how to balance it out pretty well.
Like they're not bad people, but they don't know how to write Sonic. And also, I just want to address this. I'm tired of the two excuses I hear, like, oh, it's a kid's game. Story doesn't matter in a kid's game, and it's a blue game about a blue hedgehog and a fat scientist. Who, okay, we have stories about people wearing bat costumes fighting clowns, and people wearing spider costumes fighting goblins, okay? Those sound weird, but those stories are fucking awesome.
Yeah, the stories are good.
Insane. And I'm tired of the whole kids excuse. Like, you know, I hate shit like Thundercats Roar and Teen Titans Go. I know those horses have been beaten to death, but like...
And one of them was canceled.
Yeah, Thundercats Roar was canceled.
Oh, good.
Good, because that show
doesn't
sucked dick.
change the fact that, like, those shows are awful, and, you know, even if the horse is beaten deadly, you know, like, I don't care if it's for kids or teens or adults or grand adults or for babies. I want a good story.
Yes.
That's no excuse. Kids aren't as stupid as these people think. You know, kids can actually understand things.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I'm tired of the whole story doesn't matter. Like, it's kind of a thing with video games, too, in general. Like, sure, I do think gameplay should come first. Absolutely.
Exactly. But RPGs exist, you guys.
Yeah. And there's games like the new Spider-Man game and the new God of War game. Those have legendary stories and legendary gameplay to match.
Yes, they do.
Like, if those games can do it.
Help, some Nintendo franchises have that sort of thing. Legend of Zelda, Fire Emblem.
You know, Star Fox even, Metroid, you know?
Star Fox,
sure,
Metroid, Kid Icarus.
Isn't, like, known for its story, because it's always about, you know, go save the princess from Bowser, Mario. But, like,
yeah.
That doesn't mean every franchise is like...
Yeah, Mario and Luigi... Well, Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario have that.
Yeah, like, if you want story in a Mario game, go play those games.
Oh, yeah.
But those are RPGs.
Yeah.
You want to wrap your guys up a pain rating on Sonic Asses?
Sonic...
I'm not giving a score, I haven't played it.
Okay, good enough.
Okay, gameplay is mediocre. The classic... Okay, the Avatar character, it's alright, you know, I know. Original the character jokes incoming, but, like, for the gameplay, it was actually okay. So gameplay, I'll give it a 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Story, 2 out of 10.
Okay.
Like a 2.5 out of 10.
Alright. So that's pretty much it for a review?
Yeah, and I guess graphics and gameplay, graphics and music, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that wraps it up.
Yeah, game's a 4 out of 10 for me.
I see.
Alright, laters.
Peace.